part of it can be streamed, and there's many opportunities there that if people are serious and want to use it to know what's happening in their community, they can do that. If there's other reasons, then I'm against it. You know, the personal attacks have no place in it.
Is specifically for Steve as well. How are you involved in Club 45 in downtown Decorah? And do you agree with the messaging of Club 45? The second part of the question is, do you believe with former President Trump that the 2020 election was stolen?
Club 45. Club 45 is the Republican headquarters for Winnebago County Republican Party. My involvement there has been participating as a Republican in the local government. My greater involvement has been teaching classes, because when the party decided to keep it open year-round, it became an educational center. And so I've taught using the curriculum from Hillsdale College. I've used that on 2 occasions to use their curriculum and then facilitate the Q&As and facilitate the general discussion among the people that were attending on Constitution 101, Constitution 201, and the 4th class that I've taught in this last year has been the Dying Citizen. And there will be another class starting on November the 10th on the thought process of the founders, of the reasons why they crafted our documents the way they do. That'll be a 4-week session. I think that using that, and even as they have managed to keep it open and available to the public, they're showing documentary films and things of that nature. So from an educational standpoint, I think it's a benefit to the county. What's their messaging? I don't see any messaging that is offensive. I've seen on the other side, I've seen people take Club 45 as being something that they hate. In fact, Tom Hansen had to file a hate crime report with the city of Decorah because they'd come by and spit on the windows, or they come by and the people that are working in there, they send obscenities to them or flip them off with a bird or something of that. That's not very good community action on my part, what I think. I think that's really, Hillsdale College is a solid educational institution. It goes back into the 1800s. Their curriculums and so forth are great, and it's great to be able to understand, where did our founding documents come from? It's not just the history course that you got in high school about the Constitution, Article 1, Section 3. No, it's about what was the thought processes? Why did they do what they wanted to do? What's the second half of that question, sir? Were there irregularities? There may be. Do I think it was stolen? It very well could have been. That's really has no bearing on the Board of Supervisors election and what we're doing. I've had conversations with Ben Steins, and I think Ben Steins is a very qualified county auditor. I think he is one of the best that we have in the state of Iowa. And I think that he is being as responsible as possible for the work that he does. And computer irregularities and things that maybe go along with that, that's a little above my pay grade, and I would be speculating. I do think we've got a lot of room for improvement, and I certainly would not object to paper ballots and hand counting. If the nation of France can do that, a nation of 35 or 40 million people, do it overnight and do it on paper, I don't see any reason why we couldn't.